How's it going, guys? Today I got to spend some time at the local fish store and it was a blast. I got to help a bunch of people and I just love helping other fish keepers. I actually would love to work at my local fish store, but some of you guys know they probably just don't pay all that great, and I don't want to hate on fish stores, but the pay, if you're a grown-ass man with a family, it just doesn't pay the bills. So I want to give you guys a view of how big this building is that is going to be my shop, aka a store. So that's what it looks like. And for you guys that are local, this is what you're gonna drive up to. I'm hoping to have a big sign on the side of it and it's gonna look super, super cool. I just been nonstop dreaming. And I actually met some local fish keepers in the area at the fish store today, so it was super cool. Let's see here, let's take a walk in here. Been adding up in some tanks. I actually had the fish store give me some tanks. I'm gonna shoot them a video. We're kind of doing a trade. They gave me some acrylics, some like 40 gallons, some weird like old reef ones. They need to be buffed really bad. So I'll probably be doing a video on buffing acrylic. And not only buffing, but there's deep, deep scratches. Same with this 450. This is a 450 gallon acrylic. And some of these scratches, I don't know how on earth you can get this deep of a scratch. Like, it's insane. I feel like a person would have to use maybe like an algae scraper with sand inside the algae scraper and just sit there and freaking, I don't know. It destroys my soul to just hurt that acrylic like that. What else? What was I talking about? Anyways, today's video has a topic: rainbow sharks. I was thinking about these today while I was at the fish store. I actually talked to a local that is trying to set up a 6-foot predator tank. If you're watching this video, shout out to you. If you have any further questions on Oscar fish, I have tons and tons of videos, or you can private message me, etc. But I was also helping a customer having to deal with rainbow sharks. And rainbow sharks are kind of a weird fish in the industry. It's one of those fish that's all over the place as far as keeping. Like, some people have tons and tons of problems with aggression, whereas others keep them in a community tank. Let's take a look at some cool footage and I'll babble about rainbow sharks essentially. So let's do this. Rainbow sharks are really easy to care for. The only thing I advise people to watch out for is keeping them with other rainbow sharks or like bala sharks. Anything with the word shark in it, you're gonna have a problem when they reach adulthood, just because as they mature, they will fight to the death, and you will be okay with other fish. I consider these just the generic community tropical fish. Like, tank mates would consist of tiger barbs, silver dollars, other tetras, barbs. What else is there? You can see in this video that they are kept with other rainbow sharks, but that's because these are juveniles, and I do not advise you do this when they mature. But I have seen adults together too. This is kind of one of those weird fish that it just is either going to work out for you or it's just not going to. And if you want to keep sharks together, you're going to have to overpopulate. Like in this video, I talk a lot about that with my predator tanks. You know, if there's tons of fish, they can't narrow out one specific fish to pick on to the death. As far as food goes, just your generic community fish food, there are going to be, I advise variation for keeping any type of fish, because if you feed your fish the same type of food every day, it's just the saying, too much of one thing is bad. That goes for fish as well. I would advise getting like 3 or 4 brands of just community freshwater flakes and maybe some Tetra crisps, omega-1 shrimp pellets. Just try to get some variation in there. So it's said that the rainbow sharks are somewhat picky of feeders, but I have had 0 issues personally with getting these fish to eat. Maybe just fast your fish. That is also healthy to do. I personally will skip 1 day a week without feeding any of my fish 1 day a week. Don't go too long though. I usually, like I said, 1 day a week is enough, even if that. Sometimes I'll do 1 day every 2 weeks, just because in natural habitat, fish do also fast, and all animals do. So, and hopefully it's quite obvious that you're not actually keeping a shark in your fish aquarium. These are not actual sharks. The reason they're called sharks is just because of their elongated body, and these fish are from Asia. This is just a freshwater fish, no correlation to an actual shark. So don't go around telling people you have a shark in your fish tank. I know it would be flattering, but it's actually just not, it's just not the case. If you guys have any other questions, hit up the comment section. I try to reply to all the good questions. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. If not, hit the subscribe button. I'm also looking for videos to make if you have any questions. Obviously, this is my Q&A channel, and I just hope to do my best in helping answer questions and keeping it as simple as possible, because I know we're mixing beginner fish keeping with experienced fish keeping. So there's a happy medium here. I want to keep the subscribers happy. Blah, 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 blah.